and heavier and heavier. Don't fall over now.
Why is that heavy?
It's getting heavier and heavier. And the more you try, the more heavier they get.
That's heavy.
The more you try, the heavier they get. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
In this week's hypnosis video, we've got some wonderful lessons to be learned just from a simple hypnotic foot stick. Keep watching and find out what I mean. Hi there, it's Turan here from Feel Good Hypnosis, and this week I've got some important tips and lessons to learn from just hypnotizing someone to stick their feet to the floor. In this hypnosis video, we're going to talk about fractionisation, hypnotic fractionisation. We're going to talk about layering suggestions. I'm going to talk about the importance of getting feedback from the person you're hypnotizing and about reinforcing suggestions. So when this video opens up, you see me having just induced these girls into hypnosis, and now I'm giving the first suggestion. Now, this is not a suggestion for a skit, for something funny to do. The simple suggestion of every time I say the word sleep or deeper sleep, you're going to go 10 times deeper. That suggestion is important because it's what we call hypnotic fractionisation. That's the process of putting them back into hypnosis and really deepening that hypnosis every time I say the word sleep. It doesn't have to be sleep, but that's a common keyword that most hypnotists will use. So let's use what people are aware of and have an understanding of. So first of all, we do that fractionisation process. Once that's complete, I wake them up and then say sleep, drop them straight back down again. Now, this has two things going for it. First of all, it looks very impressive when you've got an audience. Secondly, as I said, I've now deepened them 10 times deeper just by saying the word sleep without doing any fun stuff in between yet. Next, I move on to making the first skit suggestion, which is in a moment you're going to wake up and you're going to feel like your feet are part of the pavement. Now, I layer that suggestion. What that means is I say the same suggestion or give the same overall meaning and idea in 3 or 4 different ways. First of all, I say your feet are part of the pavement. Secondly, I say it's like they're cemented or glued or stuck to the floor. Thirdly, they feel very heavy, like you cannot lift them. All those 3 or 4 things mean the same thing in different ways, and I just need one of them to stick inside their mind. So then I wake them up, 1, 2, 3, wide awake, and they come back and open their eyes, and they're with me now. Now watch what happens with the first girl, the girl on the left, the girl with the longer hair. She actually lifts her foot, but again, I'm calibrating that process of what she's doing. She's lifting it in a very strange and odd way. She lifts almost too high in an attempt to understand what's going on with her body. So I can tell just from that something is happening inside her mind. As for the other girl, the girl with the shorter hair on the right, again, she says, "Why are my feet heavy?" That is a wonderful sign. It's obviously a great green flag to me because it tells me that she is experiencing a heaviness in her feet. Immediately, I say yes, and it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. So I feed that back to her and reinforce that suggestion. In the meantime, look what's happened to the girl with the long hair. She is now feeling like her feet are stuck to the floor. She is now experiencing something different. That's a mixture of my reinforcement of the suggestions to the other girl and her even maybe seeing the other girl and listening to what she is experiencing. In fact, that she is feeling her feet are heavy. All in all, that's a great skit. It looks like at first it might not be coming across just fine, but it's perfect and it's working. So lots of learning lessons from that. Number 1, make sure you do a fractionisation. Get it in early, saying the word sleep just right away. Deepens the trance quickly. Layering in suggestions, making sure that those suggestions are reinforced is very important. 2 or 3 different ways, just because you don't know if somebody can imagine what it's like to be part of the tiles, but they might be able to imagine what it's like to have feet that are very heavy. Then, like I say, listen to the feedback, look at the feedback. I was not in any way concerned because I knew somewhere along the way that girl was experiencing something. It wasn't what I'd planned, but again, I'm not in control. She's the one controlling her imagination. She's the one controlling her experience. And again, I come back to that in so many videos, that the hypnotist is not controlling them, but they're giving them an experience which they can experience in their own way and have control over how they feel that. So Check out the video. It's coming up now. Don't forget, if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you give it a like. Don't forget to click the big red subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and click the grey notification bell just so that you get informed every time a new video comes out from Feel Good Hypnosis. And I want to hear from you. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you liked about the video by putting some comments in the comment section below. I do want to hear from you. Get your feedback. What do you want to hear about next? Looking forward to interacting with you on the comments. In the meantime, watch the video.
In a minute, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes and be back with us. But every time I say the word sleep or deeper sleep, you'll just drop back down to this wonderful feeling of hypnosis, and you'll go 10 times deeper and 10 times more relaxed, 10 times more fun, always remaining standing. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. How'd that feel? It was good. Sleep now, 10 times deeper, 10 times more relaxed. And 1, 2, 3, open your eyes and sleep 10 times deeper still, 10 times more relaxed. So now in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3 you can open your eyes and you'll be back with us. But now you'll be so relaxed, so comfortable in this position you're in now. It will be like your feet are just part of those tiles, cemented, locked, stuck, glued to the floor, like they're heavy as bricks. You're so relaxed they'll be like heavy as bricks, cemented to the floor. You will not be able to move your feet. And the more you try and lift those feet, the more those feet will just weigh down, lock down, stick down. Nod your head that you understand. So 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Feeling good? Go ahead now, try and lift those feet. Really try, getting heavier and heavier and heavier. Don't fall over now.
Why is that heavy?
Getting heavier and heavier. And the more you try, the more heavier they get.
That's heavy.
The more you try, the heavier they get. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Isn't that really cool? Look at me and sleep now. Deeper now. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. The more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go.